All right, so the purpose of today's video, number one, I just want to touch on the Renegade behind me there. I've had a few questions. People keep asking me how I'm liking it. Is it worth it? The next thing I'll touch on is a bit of an update on what's happening, what's going on in the channel coming up. And then the third thing I wanted to touch on is what's happening with the channel, what I've got planned, and where we're going. All right, so we're just over that 1,000 kilometer mark. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. 62.1 hours. Huh, crazy. I never would have guessed I would have had 1,000 kilometers on it already. Okay, so right off the top with the machine here, I've been asked a few times by some people, like, how do you like the Renegade? Just to put it in the best terms I can, I never would have guessed in a million years that I would like this machine as much as I do. I really do. Like, I can't believe it. And the thing is I hardly have anything done to it. Like, there's no tune done to it yet. I've got some clutching, but man, even just hopping on this, just putting a leg over this thing, hopping on and going for a ride down the road, it's so much fun. Power's a lot of fun, but it also comes with a lot of responsibility because boy, oh boy, a lot of power can get you in a lot of trouble in a hurry. Whoa! Whoa! Do you see that? I don't know if I wouldn't really recommend that technique. I friggin' look at my holy frig. My tire, like, okay, so I went up there. But seriously though, you know, get the machine that you really think you can do the most with. I guess that's my advice for people that are asking me, you know, is it worth getting to 1,000? Man, you don't need it, but boy, it sure is a lot of fun. It just gives you so many more options of what you can do. But then again, get yourself a 300 Honda 4-Tracks, build it up, or a Yamaha Big Bear, build it up into a swamp mud machine and have just as much fun. You're just not going to be doing it at the same speed. That's really what it boils down to. As far as maintenance goes on the machine, I've been keeping up on that. I'm going to be going through and checking the diff fluids, and then I have some work I have to do. I've actually, if you probably would have seen it, actually would have been my very last video. Went to the Candy Mountain water crossing. Got some really great videos of a bunch of the guys coming through. How do you do it? Oh, I'm freaking sinking right now. There you go. Nice. Now, while I was getting those great videos of the guys coming across, the bike was sitting there for quite a long time. When I went to leave, my belt was wet. I could tell right away. I knew it was wet. So once I got home, I figured out what the problem was, and it's the inner cover is leaking. And that's something that I've talked to a bunch of guys, and they've had the same thing. It's not a big deal to fix. It's just a little bit of time consuming. Pull the clutches off and pull the inner cover, seal it all up, put it back together. Bob's your uncle. So, channel update. What's happening? I'm going to be doing a fan meetup ride for September the 18th. If you're interested in doing that, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. Some other things that's going on as we move into October are going to be going on a road trip, and my wife is going to be accompanying me. We're going to be heading up to Iron Bridge, and we're going to be riding with the Northern Ontario Trail Stompers. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be an awesome time. Really looking forward to it. Can't wait. It's going to be getting into hunting season, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing that. I'm going to go up and visit my dad up in my hometown, Kirkland Lake. I'm not going to film any of that stuff because you guys don't want to see any of that. But it's just always good to get back and connect with your roots. That's what's important. So then the third thing I mentioned I want to talk about is like a bit of a channel update on where things are heading. So I'm gonna try to get back to adding in some more videos of, you know, not as much riding, because that's kind of the season we're gonna be in. But I want to be a little bit honest with you guys here right now. Some of the riding videos, just, I don't know, people aren't watching them the same. Some of them are doing, people are really liking them, and other ones are like, meh. Just want to let you know that I'm going to try to do some more videos in the shop. Thing is, because the machine's new, I haven't really had to do a whole lot on it. And I'm not going to make a video that 10, 20 people have already made about changing the diff fluid. So I'm not going to bother with that. But what you're going to see is I'm going to be doing testing some equipment out and doing a little bit more product reviews. I have some videos of basically doing test rides of different bikes. And those ones have done really, really well. People are really asking me, hey, can you do a test ride on a 570 and this and that? I'm like, hey man, if someone wants to give me a machine to test ride, I'll do a video on it. But I'm really excited about trying out some products relating to ATVing. So this brings me to the last thing I want to talk about, and is this YouTube journey I've been on. It's quite an up and down journey. And right now I'm sort of like, I feel like I'm sort of just like stuck in a rut or something. I don't know. I'm not sure the best way to describe it. Like, I'm having a blast making videos and riding and interacting with all the fans, and as I already mentioned, like, there's some videos that they're just not doing really well, and YouTube's always tweaking things, and when you think you kind of got an idea what's happening, it goes a whole different tangent. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to what you guys want to watch. If there's any videos or video ideas that you'd like me to do, leave me a comment, give me some ideas, and I'll see what I come up with. Because we're gonna mix some different things in a bit. There's still gonna be lots of riding videos, but I'm gonna try to mix a few more things back into how I first really started this channel. Yeah! And have a little bit more balance, I think. A little bit of balance. But don't you worry, I'm still gonna send it. I'm gonna give her the beans, that's for sure. I was feeling a little bit lost or really unsure, but what I did was I was going through the comments on some videos, and it's some comments like these that just keep me going.
Electro Man, Bud, I do enjoy your mudding action a lot. Something's telling me that you're about to have a massive follower increase on your channel. Well, at least you deserve it. Thanks for this awesome content, and don't stop the mud work. Johnny Two Fingers, amazing video. Glad you were able to convince the missus to come for a ride. But now you need to look for a second ATV. LOL. Alex W. Don't think I've ever seen him with a bigger smile. My spouse loves to ride with me, and it's a really awesome activity to bond over. Shout out to the other 570 guys in the group. Remember to keep all four down most of the time. Captain Carl. Hey Don, thanks for the awesome video. I'm going with a high lifter. Just going to eventually get new shocks and stuff like that. Dilly Dilly. Your content is underrated. Quality is on another level, my man.
And because you know what? It's all about getting out there, enjoying yourself, enjoying the ride. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I appreciate each and every one of you sons of guns that watch the video. Keep on coming back, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Oh, shit! So close! Attaboy. Nice. Good technique.